What discipline means to me is being taught something, establishing it, and going back to that, regardless of what happens. The stressors, the anxiety, whatever that might block you. Ways I instill discipline upon recruits is just through repetition. Everything's about repetition. Doing it over and over again until they get it right, until they do what I tell them to do, regardless of how long it takes. They're gonna learn to do it the right way. Once you break past that level and you're on the battle space, you don't have time for explanation. You don't have time to break down what you're trying to do at that tactical level. It should just come down to instinct, instant willing obedience to orders. Because at that point, you have trust and confidence in your leadership to get the job done. And just the way they tell you, they have trust and confidence in them. Drill instills discipline by showing them that they can all move as a unit. They come from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, wherever. And they come together and they form this unit. And then able to do whatever I tell them to do, instant willing obedience to orders, doing that forward march to forward arms, and you hear that one sound, that one movement, and they start to realize that's the foundation of discipline. Discipline throughout boot camp, in the ways it's tested, the rifle range, being in those positions, those basic fundamental positions, sitting position, kneeling, all that stuff. It takes self-discipline to get in those positions and doing it the right way. If you don't do it the right way, the score is going to reflect. BWT, basic warrior training, do a little bit more on their own element in the fire teams, so they'll start doing that individual corrections, and you'll see the ones that slack on discipline, and then those ones that are disciplined will hold those recruits accountable. In the Crucible, it's completely backed off. The drill instructors are they're there for supervision purposes, but those recruits are doing all the events on their own for the most part. Our recruits, once they become Marines, sustain the transformation. It's just through those 2 weeks of those 2 Marine weeks that they have now. Just sustaining to them, talking to them, explaining that this is a foundation for them. The recruit training process is not just a show, it's a foundation for the rest of their lives.